I'm ready to be blown out of my slippers with this performance. So stay tuned and find out if that ends up happening. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin. I am a vocal coach. I have taught thousands of students in over 100 countries how to sing. Most of them started out with a bad voice just like me. And so if you've always wanted to sing, maybe you feel like you have a bad voice, you're not alone, you are in the right place. And I made you a free singing lesson, and I get it. Most free things are not worth your time. They're a complete waste of your time. I normally get pissed off about free things because I'm like, this is totally wasted my time. This won't be a waste of your time. It's a free 10-minute singing lesson. It's going to prove to you that I get really intense when I talk about it because I get so excited, but it's going to prove to you that you can learn to sing. But what I want you to do is I want you to record your voice before on like voice memos, just 20 seconds, the first song that comes to your mind before the lesson. Okay, and then you gotta follow along with me, and I'm gonna have you do some kind of crazy stuff, but really follow along. It's just 10 minutes. Record your voice at the end. Then compare those two audios, and if you hear even a slight improvement, I think you're gonna hear a way drastic improvement. But even if you hear a slight improvement, you gotta know you have what it takes, man. That's a 10-minute sample lesson, and you're improving that much, you gotta try it, okay? Over 500,000 people in 100 countries have gone through that free lesson. Okay, so give that a try. Let me know how it goes for you. Okay, I'm stoked. Leave me a comment as well. Join the community after my reaction. I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but okay, let's just do the reaction. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, recording.
I was gonna get prepared for performances like these. She's about to be singing from such a deep place, singing from her soul. There's already like emotions being brought up in me just watching this. Like I can feel the energy in that room. And when you sing to God, it's different.
Could you be healer to a heart that's been wounded in a battle that's never seen? Could you be teacher to a mind of confusion? Tell me, what does this all mean? Are you deliverer of a feeling imprisoned in chains? Can you set my spirit free?
You could really hear that musical theater background coming out. And I forgot to mention that I heard that Gary Valenciano wrote this song and arranged it for her. Oh my gosh. Do you not have goosebumps? Huh? Whoa! Crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
And just one more question. Allow me this question. Could you be Messiah to me?
That's like a question on that.
Could you be Messiah to me?
I love that ascending melody like a question. I bet she's going to. I bet by the end of it, she's the melody, he's going to arrange it down. Okay, because when you go down in melody, when I'm speaking to you and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? What do you think? That's like a question, right? Versus, how are you doing? That's like a statement. When we go down in pitch, that's a statement. Up in pitch, that's like a question. I love that. Whoa!
To a soul that's been abandoned by a world too busy to hear.
Gorgeous.
Could you be friend?
Oh my God.
To a helpless survivor, can you take away my fears? I heard them all sharing this newfound conviction, and then
dynamics.
all that they make you to be. question. Could you be Messiah? Please be Messiah to me.
I can't.
I've been looking for
Sing!
like you.
Yes. Gosh, I just gotta yell sometimes when I get super excited. That was so good. The use of dynamics. What do you talk about, right? As a vocal coach, look, this is hard. Okay, so many amazing technical things that she's doing on this at the same time. The performance, the authenticity, the way that she's singing to our creator. It's a whole different thing than when you're performing for yourself. And it's like all the walls just come down. And that is how we just get so impacted on such an emotional level. And that is what she is doing right now. She's just so in this, like she's so in the performance. She doesn't care about any of us. She's singing to the creator. And that is what is just so like, that's what's just, it just impacts us so much. Gosh, what do I talk about? Do I dive in on the law of emotional transference? Do I dive in on all the vocal techniques she's doing? I don't even want to bore you guys, and I don't want to take away from this. We just got to keep going. Just keep going, enjoy it. Put your headphones on.
I've read every book and I've sung every song. My mind may be right, but my heart feels so wrong. Tell me, how much farther can my life go along?
I love those little squeaks.
Which way do the roads lead? Where do I belong?
Bring it back. Oh, and that little flip up.
Are you forgiven of my most
There's so many key changes in this.
secrets?
Gosh.
Provider of all that I need. Could you be brother?
I love that so much, that melody.
The one who knows better. Would you now stand in the lead when all this is over? The thunder and lightning in the daylight. Just what will I see?
Add in power.
The answers to my questions, to all of my questions.
Did you hear that? Gorgeous. It's what we call a diminuendo, where she brought the volume back on that held out note. It's so good. I'm going to replay this again. It reminds me of one of my students who was going from pop and R&B into musical theater. She had a paid gig in musical theater, and one of the first things I was working with her on is the diction. And this is the last technical thing I'll talk about this, because this is a spiritual performance. We should not even, who cares about technique at that point? But her diction is just so beautiful, and it's necessary for that kind of musical theater sound. But okay, first, let me talk about this diminuendo. Listen to this.
Answers to
Listen.
my questions, to all of my
And brought it back.
questions.
Gosh.
Could you be Messiah to me? Could you be Messiah to me? Could you be Messiah? Please be Messiah to me.
This is one of the most beautiful songs I have heard in a long time. Maybe the most beautiful. This is a life-changing performance.
Good job. My goodness.
Nothing better is so present singing to your creator like that, where you literally end the performance in tears. That's why she's one of the best to do it. I mean, gosh. And what a beautiful song. I'm left speechless. It's very rare that I'm kind of like speechless at the end of these. Leave me a comment. Did that really move you emotionally? I'm moved emotionally. I want to know. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you feel the same way that I do. I look forward to hearing about it. For those interested in singing, I want to clarify a few things. You might be wondering, what the heck is on the screen over here? And that is a singing program called Singer. That's exactly what my community uses to learn to sing. Now, I want you to imagine what it's going to feel like when you have your dream voice. You might be thinking that you can't get that voice because it's going to take way too long and you're busy, you don't have time for that, because maybe you think you don't have a natural singing voice. That is totally reasonable. That's actually exactly what I first thought when I was starting. But I will tell you that every successful member on Singer who developed a great voice, at first, they were super doubtful about their voice. Singer is broken down into phases to make something complex like learning to sing easy and fun. And almost everyone in my community says that when they get through phase 1, they hear a drastic improvement in their voice. Phase 1 has 4 singing lessons in it. So let's say that you do a lesson a day. Well, that's 4 days. So I don't know what your version of a time commitment is, but for me, if I can hear an improvement in 4 days, like a serious improvement, that's pretty good. The next thing you might be thinking is that it's just gonna be way too expensive to learn. And to be honest, it kind of is for all of the other options like one-on-one lessons and other expensive courses that have these little hidden monthly fees attached in there. But with Singer, you can get started for free with that free lesson. And if you wanna upgrade to the full product, the plans are super affordable and it's all a one-time fee. You don't wanna be paying ongoing monthly for this. You want an affordable price that you pay one time and then you get access to everything for life. You might be thinking that learning online won't work, and I totally get that, but our community actually prefers online. If you need personal help while you're going through the lessons on Singer, or maybe you just want some feedback on your voice, or you want to meet some friends or meet people you can collaborate with, you can join the Singer community. Now, in that community, there's over 1,000 singers from all around the world who will mentor you, who will help you, who could also even become lifelong friends because you know that you share that similar interest. And as far as learning through the online lessons, I recommend that you check out the success stories page on the site. It's different reviews from singers who have gone through the program. You can hear befores and afters. There is no reason why you can't do it. I think the only thing that's stopping you is just having a structured approach. You know, searching through YouTube all the time, there's not that structured approach. So I think by you having this structured approach, where you know what you're doing, you just log in, do your lesson, ask your question in the community, and then the next day you do the next lesson, that's when you're really going to improve day by day. You're gonna have a completely changed voice. You're gonna be like, what the heck happened? All right, so much love for you. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Hopefully I will see you inside the Singer community. I'd love to welcome you into that.